Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you for watching my tarot reading. Just something fell on the floor, I'll have to find it. I am truly grateful for you being here. I have had problems with my hands, that's why I haven't been around. They're not great still, but I'll be doing one lot of readings a week for everyone, because I'm going to have to space them out over the week to try and just so that it's not so much pressure on my hands. I have cleansed your cards ready for use. I would like to say please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Please like, subscribe, share and comment if it connects with you. So let's get started with your reading. So first of all, I need to break these down in half because I can only do about half at a time, because it is where it's a big pile, it is too much for my hands. At the moment I'm trying to push out 4 readings so that I can get them out for next week. I've just got 4 left to do, but next week I will just be doing even my wrists. Next week I will just be doing 2 readings a day, and as I do the readings I will be putting them straight up. 3 messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay. I don't like to give in to things, that's my trouble. So I'm not going to let it beat me. 3 more messages, please. I need 1 more message. There you go. Okay, although we got 2. First of all, you had the angel, and it says spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Let's move that out of the way. Then you have the elephant. Is a long journey, either physically or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. An arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And a broken wishbone, your wish will not be granted. A flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You have the card of happiness, and you have a broken bridge, an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, so what I want to do now is pull you some tarot cards. Okay, so what is this spiritual guidance and protection from harm? What is it we need to know? Okay, so we have the King of Cups. So there could be something about trust, and it's saying that you have a wealth of knowledge. There is caring and healing, and you are getting some good advice. Perhaps you have connected to your spiritual guides. If you have that connection, then you know you really have got some really good advice. It's saying you are someone who understands unconscious motivations. It could be a man in touch with his emotional life. Now this goes for any gender. I mean, it may be based at a man, but it could also be female. So I'm going to say a person in touch with their emotional life, a good friend, a mature, emotionally stable person. What is this long journey? Physical or mental? Oh, right, okay. Could be, yeah, it could be physical or mental. There could be a lot of conflict and fighting going on around you. Lots of arguments and rows. It could be that people are just out to disagree with you no matter what you say, and you're struggling with this opposition. The battles could be bringing on a lot of aggression, temper. It could have clashing personalities and ego. If you're in a union, you could be called out on strike. There is a lot of chaos. And you could be someone who's being a little bit disobedient because you're being very defensive, territorial and assertive. What is the arrow? Why is the arrow here? What is the right path that you are on regarding aspects of your life? What is this arrow here for? Okay, so it's a victory card. You do have success and victory. You are going to come out winning. You're going to have the advantage and you're going to triumph over the others. You have this achievement. You're getting the praise, the acclaim, the rewards, and the recognition. People will applaud you. There's goodwill and fame. It could be a connection with celebrity. You may have a lot of fans and followers. You also have a load of well-wishers and supporters. The crowds are going to come out to support you, and you're being in the spotlight and you're riding high. I feel that you've got victory, the public recognition, progress, and it's boosting your self-confidence. What is this wish that will not be granted? What is this wish that won't be granted with the broken wishbone? What is the wish that will not be granted? Ah, right. So, maybe you've made a wish about a new job, some self-employment. Could be that you're wanting to go into the building business or building trade. You are a craftsman. You have quality work. You've mastered your craft. You know, you have this expertise. You're just making sure your stuff is 100% before it goes out, and you are hardworking. You're very committed. There is a lot of dedication with you, and also a lot of concentration. You are going to be successful. There is a lot of success here. You are going to accomplish your goals. You have this ambition, the confidence. You're going to get results and rewards. What is the flag? It says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, she may be cold, or she can be very cold, very vicious, but she sets her boundaries. She will set out her boundaries. And I feel this is where it says, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Set your standards. Do not let anybody overstep the mark. Do not let anyone overstep those boundaries. And like the Queen of Swords, you must come down very hard to let them see you can't be pushed around, and the standards are there for a reason. It says thoughts dominate feelings. There is a perceptiveness, and you do have this keen insight, and there is fair judgment, and you are making the right decision, because the minute you let them overstep one mark, they're just going to carry on doing it, and then it's just going to escalate, and then it's going to be you sitting back thinking, well, there was rules, regulations for a reason, and you've just broken every one. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and your needs. One who has suffered loss or hardship. An intelligent, witty, analytical woman. So, stand your ground. Do not let them push you around. Do not be a pushover. What is this happiness that is coming in for you? What is the happiness for Sagittarius? So it says the Hanged Man. It could be that you've been feeling trapped, confined. Things have been self-limiting. And you've been uncertain of your way forward. You've had a lack of direction. And there is something that you're needing to release and let go. Something you will have to sacrifice. And this waiting, this lack of direction, is bringing in a new perspective, a deep insight. You may need to do a sacrifice, but there is change and release coming in for you. I feel that you could be getting some sort of enlightenment with that as well. What is this What is the unsuccessful outcome with the broken bridge? What's the unsuccessful outcome to a problem? What is the unsuccessful outcome? So we have judgment. So you need to do some self-evaluation. I think this is an awakening, a renewal. Compose yourself. There is decisiveness. It could be that some of you are homesick. Perhaps you've moved away from home and you may need to make some snap judgments. Is it that you're needing to apportion blame and do some forgiveness? I do feel that you have this inner calling. I feel that there's an absolution, a redemption, and there is some forgiveness and mercy there. Okay, so is what we're going to do now. We're going to pull some clarifying tarot cards. Okay, why is spiritual guidance and the King of Cups here? Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands. So there's some sort of protection that you're having to put up. You're protecting yourself from harm, and you're putting up boundaries. Spirit is guiding you to put up boundaries and to protect you, your family, your home. It's telling you that you really must put up some boundaries so that you can protect yourself from harm. You also have the King of Wands. King of Wands is a natural leader. An entrepreneur, someone who can see the bigger picture. Yeah, he's a visionary leader as well. A natural leader, a visionary leader. An entrepreneur, someone who can see the bigger picture. And he also likes to help sort out people's problems. He could be also a problem solver. What is this long journey with the Five of Wands? So you have, oh right, okay, so we'll read it this way. So you have the Four of Swords. So it's telling you to take time out. You need to rest, you need to heal, and you need to get your thoughts and your mind back together. This conflict and fighting has really taken a toll on you. So you need to rest mind, body and spirit. Some meditation would do really, really good. And then once you work out, once you're feeling better and all that. So, yeah, so you need to rest. And once you've got yourself into a good place, then I feel that's when you have to decide where you go from here. You had the Sun, so there is some positive influences. Happiness, joy and all that is going to be coming through for you. You're going to be in a really good place. You know, you can't get a better card than the Sun. You know, it is just absolute 100 positivity and happiness. And then we have the Ten of Cups. This is the best outcome you could ever dream of. This and the Sun is the best outcome you could ever have. A happy home, your family, you know, picnics, you know, it is the really best outcome. Things are turning out really well for you. Why is the Six of Wands here? So we have the World. There is a completion coming. But there is also Six of Pentacles. helping out in the community, giving to the people less fortunate than yourself. And this could be what your recognition is, you giving to people who are struggling and all that. It could be your time, it could be food, it could be money, but there is you giving help out there. So there is a completion. Things are going to come to an end, and you are going to be stepping out onto a new path and starting a whole new journey forward. What is the Eight of Pentacles here? Or why is the Eight of Pentacles here? You have the Six of Cups. There's something you're reminiscing about. Your wish is not going to be granted. Maybe you're trying to follow in dad or granddad's footsteps. But it says that your wish is not going to be granted. But you're just reminiscing, remembering those days. It could be even a past love that you're thinking about. What is with the Queen of Swords? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is the apprenticeship, talent, skills. So it's saying keep your work up to the high standard, you know, your apprenticeships, your talent, skills. Your work is of a high standard, and they said don't lower your standard for anybody. Keep those boundaries there, keep your work great, because you're going to go a long way. What is the Happiness and Hanged Man here? Seven of Cups. So it's saying that you have a lot of options, and you're needing to think seriously about what option it is that you want to take, because there is only one cup that will connect with you. The rest are just like red herrings. There is just one cup that you will be able to connect with and take away with you. And what is the Broken Bridge and the Judgment? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. So the unsuccessful outcome to a problem could be money. Or it could be you trying to hold on too tightly to something. And maybe you're at a place where your standards mean a lot to you, and that's what you're trying to hold on to. And people are saying, you know, you can't do it so perfectly. We need it just a rough, shoddy job done so that we can get it out there. We just need the money pumping in. So that's what it could be. Pull you three of these. That kid is well screaming. Okay, 3 messages, please. Okay. So it says higher self and activation. So it says your higher self and integration. There is going to be an awakening and a timeline shift coming in for you. there is Pluto, and it's telling you to let go. This is, Pluto brings in the Death card, endings, resilience, transformation and power. So there is going to be some sort of ending coming in, resilience, transformation, and also abundance with windfall. There is some gifts coming in. You're going to be celebrating. There is some promotion coming. There is opportunity and some successful adventures. I want to pull you 3 messages from the universe. No, I want them to flicker. Okay, so we have, if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity and productivity will increase exceptionally. Move that over a touch. Focus on what is important. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. And things are going to be turned in your favour. People that were against you, all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. Then we're going to do 3 of these. Three messages, please, for Sag. No, I just wanted 3. I don't want all that lot. 3 messages, please, for Sag. Oh, we got 3. Well done. So it says, see the colours within, soul frequency. Push aside your doubts and use your intuition. And transformation, seek to deliver. So you got transformation twice. You need to seek to deliver. Okay. Need. It says sometimes the biggest blessing is not getting what you think you want. Try to keep a sense of perspective. The spirit world can see the bigger picture that is unfolding before you and will deliver exactly what you need at the right time. Othel, possession. Do not take yourself too seriously. Concentrate on your dreams and let things evolve. Developing a childlike sense of wonder will help you to attract energies to aid you. And we have Ing, the fertility god. You are being inspired and hopeful. Follow your enthusiasm because it lights the way towards your true potential. Your point of power is in the present. Make a commitment to it now and the future will follow in due course. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for you today. I thank you for being here. Once again, I would like to ask you to like, share, subscribe. And if this connected with you, if you could please comment and let me know, I'd be truly grateful. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. And I'm wishing you all the best. Bye.